What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Jump. Today we're going to talk about this trending article regarding actress Amanda Seales. And Amanda Seales is, I guess you can call her a social justice activist. She's, she's always complaining about racism, especially in the entertainment industry and things like that. But she was once a supporter of current Vice President Kamala Harris. And Senator Tim Scott had a controversial position. Who is an African-American senator? He said America is not a racist country. Now, despite Tim Scott being a Republican and Kamala Harris being a Democrat, Tim Scott also is in agreement with Kamala Harris. She actually doubled back with that same fact by saying that America is not a racist country. Okay? Now, again, this is very interesting. In my opinion, this is what black Democrats, I believe, this is what you deserve. Okay? Because you elevated Kamala Harris by making her a person of color. You claimed her into the African American community when she is not African American. She's half Indian and half Jamaican. She's not in alignment with your struggle. And now she comes out and says America was not a racist country, meaning that the things that you have suffered through as a group of people, the things that Black Lives Matter is fighting for, the thing that America in particular is complaining about. This is what she's in agreement with. But here's something else, though. I want to kind of tie it back to something that Kamala Harris was really in the gray area about, which was reparations. And see, then again, we want to talk about this. Dr. Umar Johnson, I talked about this with him. Black Americans or African Americans never discussed the fact that in order for Biden or Democrats to get the support for African Americans, where is reparations on the agenda? Now remember, you had ADOS and Yvette Carnell saying vote down ballot, which was pretty much giving the green light to the Democrats, right? But now, here's where we're at now. America is not a racist country, so therefore, why should they pay African Americans reparations? Now, here's where Amanda Seales is upset with Kamala Harris. She's saying that she is dumb and embarrassing, and she embarrassed everyone who supported her. No, Amanda. You embarrassed yourself. Because when it came to the question or the position of where does Kamala Harris stand on reparations, Kamala Harris did not support it. Okay? I think that's ever so clear. She did not support reparations. She didn't support it for our people. I think that's very clear. Everyone knows this. But now you would like to now blame Kamala Harris and say that it's disappointing. No, you disappointed yourself because 2008, 2016, you did the same thing again, putting Barack Obama, a person of color, who also is an African American, believing that he would do something for your issues, which he did not. Kamala Harris is VP. You want to call her, consider her to be a black woman, a woman who can identify with your issues. She does not. And then you have nothing. Now you're mad at Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris was pretty much upfront with what she thought was owed to you, which was nothing. And how can she say that America is a racist country? After all, she's half Indian, half Jamaican. She's the vice president of the United States. That's the country that made her who she is today. How has the vice president of the United States can come out and say America is a racist country? Oh, no. Maybe that hoopla will work with the black community. But now that she's the president or vice president and next in line of the whole United States, wait a minute. She has to look at the next election, get middle America, and guess who is going to be voting and giving money? White Americans. Let me tell you one thing. White Americans do not want to hear elected officials in the United States complaining about racism. They don't. I don't care if you're on the left or on the right. They don't want to hear elected officials who went to Howard University. I believe she went to UC Hastings School of Law, complaining about racism. Because many white Americans are not as privileged as Kamala Harris. So in order for her to make sure that the support and the money that comes in for the next year election, when she's running against the GOP next time, she better not come out and say America is racist, because all that's going to do is ignite the Trump following, ignite the people in the middle. She can't afford to say something like that. But see, she can say that and keep the base with African Americans, because you know, Amanda Seals will forget about this. She will forget about this. You'll call her out on it, but you're still going to vote for her. The same way that Joe Biden said, if you don't vote for him, you ain't black. Or if you vote for Trump, you ain't black. You forgot about it. You'll still vote for him. But see, whites will not be so forgiving. She has to make the right statement of what she's talking about in order to secure the bag. Now they need to start working on middle America. They need to come back center. They need to work on the Asian community. They need to work in the liberal white American community. They see they can't talk for just blacks anymore, because you're only 12% of the population. They have to have a message more center to who the country is built around in a demographic fashion. Demographically even. Okay? And you cannot alienate people with racism positions. Okay? Because Trump may or may not run, we don't know. And here's an opportunity for her to make peace with middle America, Trump supporting fans. This is what they want to hear. The right wants to hear. America isn't racist. Some liberal whites want to be able to show, hey, you know what? We've done a lot for blacks. Okay? We've done a lot for, America is not, our country that we serve provides more opportunities to most people than any other. And that's true. I thank God I'm an American citizen. But we cannot sit here and deny the fact that America has been racist towards African Americans. That African Americans have been targeted as a group. African Americans are still being targeted as a group. Okay, not saying that they're not opportunities, but we got to just keep it real. There's mounds of evidence, and now if you don't look at that, then you're being disingenuous. You're being disingenuous. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe with the bell. Check out the first comment in the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at all-time high. I'm out.